Hi, I'm Scott. Today we're going to change out a broken door handle on a 2001 Toyota Camry. It's not too bad. Alright, first we got to remove the door panel. I've already did a little bit of the work. First thing we want to do is get a screwdriver. Pop this little door speaker off. Alright, there's a little cap here you need to pop off. Remove this screw. Alright, there's two screws on the very bottom here. I've already removed them. There's a plug right here. You'll have to get a screwdriver and kind of work it around, remove it. And I've already removed that screw. There's another screw down here on the bottom that doesn't have a cap. You just unscrew it. There's a hole right here, but there's no screw in it, so don't worry about that. All right. Up here on the door handle, this is the harder part. Is there'll be a little cover on top of this, and it works better if you have a little a pick or something to pop that little cap off. And once you have that cap off, you can remove this screw here. All right. And then you got those two off. You got this one, this one. This one's off. The key here is to pop this. You got to get up under here and pop that off. Pull the handle, and that comes out. And what there's this little catch right here that hooks into that right there. So that's what you want to be careful not to bust that tab right there. You know, so now the door is pretty much ready to come off. Ooh, got a bunch of trash in there. Oh, one other thing right here. There's one more right here. You got to push that in. That releases it, and then pop it out. Okay, that little thing right there. Okay, don't forget that one. All right, and this thing just kind of, oops, I forgot to remove this. Easy enough. Pop it out from right here, this side. Slide it towards you. Same thing, there's a little catch right here, tab that hooks under there. Alright, there's a little push button there, push that in so you can pop that out. Alright, once that's out, door just comes off. No problem. These screws are what's going to fall out. These are the screws that were inside here, so don't lose those. Should be two of them, like that. Okay, hang on to those. Alright, you got to peel this back to get back up in here to where the door handle is. Okay, now that I got the door panel removed, one other thing you're going to need to do to make the job a lot easier is to remove this panel right here. There's just three little screws that hold it on. Take it loose, and what you're going to see is, like on this new one, this is basically how it is. There's just three screws that hold it, bolts that hold it in place right here. Alright? The new one, right up in there, and you'll see those little three bolts. First thing you got to do though is remove that little latch that is right here on the thing. That's what clips onto the door release. So flip that up, and then what you have to do, the trick there is open the door handle, pull up on the door handle a little bit, and that lever, when you pick up on the door handle on the other side, it'll bring that lever down, and then you'll be able to pull the rod out of this. Alright, and then from there it's just a matter of removing those three bolts. I can tell you it's a 10 millimeter socket that takes them out. The one that's really difficult is the one that's up there in the back, this This one, it's going to be right here, and you're going to have to use a 10mm box end wrench to get up in there to remove it. It's a real pain in the butt to put back in too. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and take it out now and show you when it's out. Okay, I got the door handle out. This one was actually a little bit of a booger to get out. I just got done replacing the handle on the passenger side, and the lever that clips into this piece here came out nice and easy. This one here, I had to kind of get a screwdriver or something and kind of pry on this little piece of plastic part here to get it to free up. And actually I had to remove all the 3 of the screws first, and then kind of pop the door handle out on the other side, and that kind of created a little better angle or something for that to pop out, and then it popped out no problem. So have a little patience and I'm working that out. And then one of the things on this this original one here, it's different, is they use sheet metal, or not sheet metal screws, but self-tapping screws on these 3 screws here. The new one that I bought is metric thread screws. So just to let you know, before you tear your door all apart, when you get your piece here, if it doesn't have the screws already in it, go to the hardware store and get you some. They're going to be metric screws. I'm not exactly sure what size. I just had some laying around here, so I just found some that fit. Or, I mean, if you have a tap and die set, you can go ahead and re-tap these out to a standard thread and do that if you want. But the best thing would be to take this part to a hardware store before you start this project and get the screws that fit that. And that's basically it. We're gonna go ahead and put the new one in, hook that lever back up, and put the door panel back on. And one of the difficult parts on getting this back together is the lock part right here. You got to get it up here. You got to work the handle onto here and get a bolt started on that back side. So it takes a little bit of it's kind of cramped. It'd kind of be better if you had 2 people, one to kind of hold this side so you can get that in place and get a bolt in on the other one. So I did it by myself, but if you got another person to help you, it'll probably be a little easier. Alright, here's the tip too, because getting one of this corner screw in there is a real pain in the butt. Get you some paper towels, stuff it up and under, up in here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but what you want to do is stuff some paper towel up in there. You're going to drop that screw about 3-4 times trying to get that screw in, and it's going to drop in a spot that is a real pain in the butt to get out. So put some paper towels up in there so that it won't drop in them hard to get out spots, and see how that works. And then just take the paper towel out when you're all done. Okay? Okay, the new door handle is in and functioning. Works good. But I tell you what, I've got to be honest with you, getting that bottom screw in was a booger bear. Alright, so have some patience. Make sure you you know, stuff up some paper towels or something up in there to catch that screw, because you're going to drop it a dozen times trying to get it in there. But hey, good luck. It can be done. Have some patience, and good luck.